Kev, you were a prolific commercial actor in the 80s. I mean...
This is a UFO.
This is a UFO.
An unidentified floppy object.
An unidentified floppy object.
I mean, that...
It's Nerf, of course. You can fold it up, put it in your pocket, take it anywhere.
Hold on.
And this thing really flies.
Hold on. Can you...
It's Nerf, of course. You can fold it up, put it in your pocket, take it anywhere. And this thing really flies.
But what I like best is that it's easy to catch. See? And it's Nerf. So if you miss one or two, it doesn't hurt.
But what I like best is that it's easy to catch. See? And it's Nerf. So if you miss one or two, it doesn't hurt.
It was the Nerf UFO.
The Nerf unidentified floppy object.
Unidentified floppy object.
And it doesn't exist
Dave,
anymore.
are you recording?
It does not...
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Yeah. All right, let's get it rolling.
Let's get a mic check here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Episode 18.
Nathan Horton.
Wow.
Yeah.
And let
Quick
me
shift.
And let me just start by saying, at Quick Shift,
Yeah.
you got a real vibe going on today.
Well, Clinch Day.
You,
Fucking Wednesday Clinch Day, baby. I'm the only one in the room who's clinching.
I don't know if you can see this on the green screen, but Scotty walked in with a... You know, we're not complete animals. We generally drink Johnny Green for the most part. Yeah. Scotty walked in with a $300 bottle of Johnny Walker Blue, and I said, "What's the occasion?" He said, "Clinch Day."
$200. $200.
Is that
Wow.
what? Really?
Yeah.
all right, 200, 300.
Yeah.
Where are you buying your Johnny Blue? Where are you buying
Go
your...
Puffy.
Really?
Yeah, maybe they sponsor. They'd be a good sponsor.
At Go Puffy,
Yeah,
you
Go
have
Puffies.
you have a crisp white shirt on, and nobody loves a crisp white dress shirt more than me.
Plus, the hair fell into place
Yeah.
nicely
Does
today.
it look good?
Yeah,
It
the
does.
jacket's back.
Because
Yeah.
when your hair goes wrong,
Clinch
we
Day.
know this. It goes wrong. Today,
What does that mean? I got a lot of hair.
that's what I'm saying. But like, remember, sometimes I'm like, "Whoa, Scotty, your hair is
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
crazy today." But your hair fell nicely
Yeah.
with the cut, and I think the barber might have had the right instinct. on
Really?
you.
Yeah, because it's growing out with waves, and it's like this is a natural. You know, this is a vibe. So
I feel you may
I
want
love
to
the-
dig into that a little more.
I love the
He layered.
positivity.
He
I like
layered.
I like the positivity.
I'd be remiss if I didn't start by saying something inspirational. The pain of losing is diverting. So is the thrill of winning. Winning, however, is lonelier, as those you've won from are not likely to commiserate with you. Winning takes getting used to. The great David Mamet.
I'm pretty used to winning.
Quick shift.
It's fucking Clinch Day.
Good fucking
By the way,
Clinch Day.
Mamet. It's a good Mamet quote.
Not bad, right?
Wow, you got that one.
Well, he said it, but I didn't get it. But now I know who Mamet is. So yeah,
Who the fuck is Mamet?
David Mamet. You never David Mamet,
No
famous
idea.
playwright.
No, I do not know my.
Wow, did you kill?
playwrights.
You were practicing your quick ups. So you weren't there when drama school.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to go into theater, but you see, Jaws is going to be a Broadway play.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, you just did go into theater, but
You know what?
You
See,
killed my
it's-
moment. With Kev.
Sorry.
You know, it's funny though. You could see how when you think about like, oh, they're going to turn that into a play. You go, well, what does that mean? But come on, you get the back of the boat.
You
You
get it on
kind of
some
you put it on
things.
some rollers.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it's not Jaws. It's the story of the making of Jaws.
Great.
As a play,
Yeah, Broadway play.
Even
Right.
better.
I will be going.
a couple fake sharks. I'll
Yeah.
go with you, bro.
But that's it's a good transition by me.
Well,
Trip to New York.
Hold on. Yeah, I was just going to say. So I have some grievances I'd like to air. I believe the original idea originated on At Quick Shift. I'm not sure what episode it was.
16.
Where we spoke of going to New York. And this was an idea that I planted into Kev. And I know Kev. Kev's a firm guy. It's like, I'll come. But, you know, we need a few things to help us get there. And I say we because I thought, because I'm close with Mr. Ledecky, one of the owners
John.
John.
Quick shift.
Yeah, me and John golf, and you're tight. Kev just got a text with the invite. JetBlue, everything's handled. First class organization like the real ones do, okay? They're making $1 million a playoff game, so it's not that bad of a dent.
Probably threw it on somebody's miles.
Right, but we're unsure right now if that offer is pending approval that Mr. Avery gets to travel, and then Mr. Wilson has now said, well, fuck you, I have to go too.
Of course.
But you're also implying that, we said 3, it's an odd number.
Well, just in general, also, I mean, the offer that came in, now I haven't countered, but the offer that came in did not involve you guys, which I'm just sorry. I didn't make the offer, but I didn't, it wasn't like, hey, we should bring the quick
Your
shit
first
test.
message back should be, I got +2.
Well, I would say that, listen, yeah, I mean, +2 would be a heavy bomb. A +1 would be more comfortable because if they say the +1, see, I have a relationship with Mr. Ledecky.
Yeah, but if he only does +1, what are you going to do?
I'm going to go.
No, because I'm going.
I don't think there's going to be a +1 is what I'm trying to tell you.
Well, it's because you're not going to ask because we're in a conundrum because Scotty's fucking the conundrum.
I'm not fucking the conundrum.
Because if Kev says, "Hey, listen, I want to bring Avery. Can you pass it with the big guy?" There's going to be an approval sent.
Yeah.
Do you think there's got to be passed through the big guy?
I think it. I mean,
if you're gonna, will you be coming in peace? Like it's tricky for you because
Of
you can't.
course, I'm coming
You
in.
can't come in your Avery
For the
jersey.
love of the game. And by the way, me and Mr. Ledecky, we have some similar views as far as political in the world. We're aligned, okay? So there's a relationship there. And listen, New York hockey is great hockey.
Yeah.
All right. I hate the New Jersey Devils. If this was an invite from the Devils, I would kindly say no. Okay. I wouldn't even think about it because I would be skewered. Rangers, Islander fans, we do have a mutual respect. We have fought battles together, okay? Our uncles, our cousins, the crossover from family and fans, it's there, all right? New Jersey doesn't exist. You are a fucking guy in a Boston Bruins jacket right now, and you don't have any, it doesn't work.
Yeah, but I'm calling cap. I'm calling cap.
Here's
I'm calling cap.
calling cap.
If it was the New Jersey Devils and they offered to fly Connolly out, you would want to go to that game.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
I just said that, and you just repeated it.
No, I didn't repeat
if I
it.
could write
I'm
that
calling
in blood,
cap. I'm calling cap.
does that mean that it's true or not true?
He's calling bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
no.
would want to go.
I'm telling you, I'm writing it in blood on this desk right now that I would never step foot
In the Rock?
in that rink unless I was there as a New York Ranger with the New York Rangers. Now, I'll also be honest. I'm a little bit disappointed the Rangers haven't extended this invite to me because unequivocally it would be a +2 back. I know that it would probably end up being only a +1, but I would go for it because I bleed blue. I wear the jersey. I've worn the jersey. All right. It's a little bit different than Kev saying +3. Kev saying +1, adding me. It's a signed, sealed deal, and we'll get you there.
I don't listen.
I already said I'll put myself up.
We'll get you there. You can stay with me. We'll get a double bed.
Listen,
A queen.
I'm not.
We'll sleep in a fucking queen.
I'll
I
sleep
don't
cot,
care.
bro. I'll go cot.
Fine.
I'm not comparing us to the Doors, obviously, but like right now, it's like a little bit of a Morrison vibe. Like they just want me, is what I'm saying. I think you know what I mean. Now,
We'll change it.
but I'm doing that for the better of the band.
Ray Manzik.
Manzurek.
Let's not spend too much time on it.
All right, let's move past it.
But last
you understand
thing,
what I'm
the
saying,
last thing,
right? Like
Wow,
I am
fuck,
ultimately,
Kev.
I would ultimately be going for
Hey.
what's best for the podcast if that gets
right,
done.
and that's what I wanted to talk about. Let's say they bring Avery. I can't go. Are you guys able to shoot content on your own? I don't think that you I
Let's see. You know, by
like
the
you
way,
said, for the better of the podcast, you'll
just
go
said-
and there
I
won't be any content.
I
out.
just got the text, and let me. Can I just digest it for a minute?
Yeah,
before I
and by the
counter?
way, creating content since 1982 over here to my right.
I've
All
been
right.
creating content.
Have
So
a lot
fuck.
of people behind the camera.
How dare you?
All right,
All right, let's go.
So we roll into the second period of
Speaking
the Islanders game.
Speaking of the Islanders,
We haven't talked
yeah.
about them too much.
And by the way, I love the team.
big win.
I love the team, and I told you, Kev. You were down and out. You were a little bit. You were grumbled. You were grumpy.
Well, you
okay?
saw my tweet. Did
Yeah.
you see my tweet?
Yeah.
I said,
You're
hey,
proud of this tweet.
I'm proud of the tweet because I believe I said everybody relax. We win game 5. Or not we. Take that back.
No, we. No,
The
we.
Islanders win. They win game 5, and now you're going back home for game 6. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Sebastian Aho taking one off the face.
Taking
just
one off the
wearing
face,
it.
but
But
watch
Nelson
Brock
out of
batting
the
it out
air,
of thin air.
it's unbelievable. The guys, that is just.
Do you
These
think
guys
he
are
was?
Where it's why I drafted him.
He was heady
Yeah.
enough
Why I
too,
drafted
not to whack it at the first moment.
He
too.
also
He
did
waited
it.
He takes
until
a
it
beat.
came down.
Yeah, he
waited
below the
and said, Let
crossbar.
me get that below the crossbar. Boom.
What a fucking play.
Knock it in. Sean, here's my question about Aho because he comes back
And
later in the
he
game
scored.
and he scores a goal. But Does he wake up today with a whole different swelling in his face? Is the pain level different today than it was coming back for the third?
So the pain hit him at about 2:00 when he came up to take a pee. Okay,
Like in the right in the middle of
that
the
night, and the pain hit him because
he's hurting
yeah,
today.
they got him, they juiced him up or whatever he needed. He was fine. That's why. Listen,
mean, man,
is
that's
there a
vicious.
tougher athlete? Okay, everybody's watching NBA basketball right now, and Charles Barkley said something, and you know what? Rightly so, because these guys are goddamn warriors, and these basketball players are flip-flopping around.
Yeah.
It's an embarrassing sport.
I mean,
they
it's
should be
been boring so
ashamed.
far.
Okay, and these guys are warriors, taking pucks off the face. Who else took one? Somebody else.
well, the guy took the skate off the face.
Oh,
right?
yeah, 75 stitches. I
75
forgot.
stitches,
Yeah.
So the Islanders played we were watching this game here. They played a really shaky and kind of weird first period. They're not a first period team. They got through the first period and they are actually, I guess, up a goal.
Weather the storm.
Weathered the storm quite literally, but in this
Sorokin
game,
was unbelievable.
You had goals
Unbelievable.
from Barzell and Brock Nelson. Your two biggest goal scorers scored.
Yep.
And your Vezina candidate goalie, possible Hart candidate,
Well, I would say maybe Hart winner.
if not McDavid. If it wasn't for McDavid,
yeah,
but,
you're right.
he's
Jeez.
he's in there. So and if he plays like that, it's gonna be tough to close them out. I might be wrong. Maybe I'm making this stat up, and maybe I heard it on Twitter, so it's got to be true. That is Carolina not a good road team? I don't know that they're like. I think they're strongest at home.
I'll tell you what. Going into Long Island is not easy. I'm a big fan of Long Island.
Friday
okay?
night,
I'm a big
UBS.
fan of that atmosphere. When Islander fans get behind their team and it's a big game, that's a rocking building.
Right.
All right? They're no slouches. 4 Stanley Cups.
How bad do you think Bo Horvat's feeling the pressure?
Well, he better wake up quickly.
But what does that look like?
All it
Sean?
takes is one big goal.
What does that look like? When you say wake up, like how do you wake up?
Well, it's like you feel a sense of urgency. See, it's weird because in the new NHL, these guys can take, like everyone's on Mika in New York right now. Where did Mika go? On the carton of a milk box. Great shot. The new NHL, I don't know. These guys, I guess they can get a little sleepy. In the old days, like Forsberg didn't take nights off. All right?
Right.
Stevie didn't take nights off.
Yeah.
Yogs didn't take nights off. All right? These guys take nights off in fucking series, and it's scary to me. So you just never know what you're going to get.
Yeah. And to piggyback off of that, he doesn't necessarily have to score, but he's been invisible out there. You haven't seen him at all.
You
It's
don't
not
really
even
hear his name much. He had an assist last night, but he's not. You need a goal out of him, a big goal, a shorthanded goal, something.
Even if he's creating,
Yeah.
he's not doing anything.
And again, like the next game, we're going back to the island. I can't wait to be there. Barzell needs to be the best player on the ice, better than Sorokin.
Yeah, but he's been good in these last.
He needs to be
games.
better.
Yeah,
Because you know what?
he's got to have a 3-4 point McDavid-esque night.
Yeah. It's his third game back.
Yep.
His legs are under him now, and you can see him. He's getting better every shift.
Right.
The next game, he's got to be dangerous.
Yeah.
Do they bring back Josh Bailey for Game 6?
I hope so.
Shout out FanDuel, a little gambling talk here. Jesus, dude.
2 weeks in a row. Two
I
Two eppies in a
apologize.
row.
I
Two eppies in a
apologize.
row.
Two
guys.
eppies in a row. I almost lost my train of thought.
Bad form.
FanDuel.
FanDuel.
Good thing I'm a professional.
Yeah.
So we were talking last night. We were like, if the Islanders win this game, I'm going to place a bet on them to win the Stanley Cup because they'd have the craziest odds.
Okay.
And I think I'm gonna
that's-
do it.
I think that's a great bet.
Yeah.
I said let them win Game 5 and then fire in that bet. If they win tonight, fire in that
You know, Pellick is starting to. He's waking up a little bit. Okay, they got some guys in the back end that are starting to understand they got to be better.
Yep.
All right.
The back end does have to be a little bit better, but look, last night was the kind of game that you want to see the Islanders win, which is this is their comfort zone. 3-2, low scoring. They got a couple goals. They got, like I said, goals from their big guns, and then their best player did his thing and kept that
Dude,
game at 3-2.
and they bruised up Carolina. Carolina is on one leg.
Right. So Sean, does he? Maybe by Friday it's better, but like his face is killing him today. Is Aho?
It's
he wear a
funny.
cage?
I'm just thinking about that. For some reason, like I've never embraced Aho's game. Okay, that was a big moment for me. The guy's a slick player.
Yeah.
Yeah, his face is fucked. Are they gonna? Did he lose any teeth? What's going on?
Looked like he caught it like right in the lower part of his orbital, almost like right in his cheek.
I will say that I hope that the Carolina Hurricanes are smart enough to have the team dentist, is a guy that uses the gas, and he could go in and he could hit the gas for
Nitrous?
well, yeah, it's I guess
it's
it
the
is.
Wookiee
That's what it is.
balloons?
Well,
It's basically Wookiee balloons.
it's Wookiee balloons, and they put a mask over you, and you know, if he needs 4 hours of work, he's going to be okay. He's going to be fine. These guys are warriors. He's going to be fine no matter what.
Yeah, he has to be fine.
You know?
Yeah.
But either way, they're dinged up. They are just
dinged up.
the Islanders, while they're down in the series, have beaten the fucking
But
piss
yo,
out of the
good
Carolina
luck in
Hurricanes.
Game 6. Let's move away from
away.
the Islanders into Colorado. We got a comment saying we haven't covered Colorado at all. That's
Fair
true.
enough.
That's on me.
They are the
I'll wear that
defending
one.
champs.
They're Cup champs.
Yeah, I love Cale Makar, and I love the hit, and I love Rantanen. This guy, vision. He's like a Peter Stastny. You remember Peter
course.
Stastny? Stastny's son was kind of like his dad, but this Rantanen is Stastny-esque.
Stastny's
But
on this
bigger.
team, isn't he?
No,
Why-
not anymore.
No, not anymore.
Who does he
Okay.
play for?
Minnesota?
Might be on Minnesota.
Yeah, but
he?
but the old man was like, because the old man was big back then. When this Rantanen,
Peter Stastny, his dad, played on a line for the Nordiques.
You guys talking
and it
about
was-
Paul Stastny?
And it was, we're talking about Paul Stastny.
Paul
The
Stastny.
dad was Peter Stastny.
Okay.
So it was Peter, Marion, and Antoine Stastny all played on the same line. Three brothers, the Stastny brothers.
Are you sure? Really?
Yep.
Wow, I didn't even know he had two brothers that played.
They
in the
played
NHL.
together in Quebec.
It's a hockey purist over there. Good stat.
Multiple games.
Let me double check
Was
that.
that on the
I think
Spurs?
they were on the.
One's enough. I mean that I don't know if the Sutters ever did that.
Yeah, they did. I think there was 4 Sutters on the ice at one time.
That is unbelievable too. Mothers. 4, yeah. 4 brothers.
Rich and Ron played. Dwayne and Brent
Yeah.
played for the Islanders, and they played against the Flyers that had Rich and Ron on it.
Oh, so it was 2 teams, 2 on each team.
Okay, Paul Stastny.
Wow.
And then Peter, Antoine, and Marion Stastny.
They played on a line.
They played on a line.
Learn something new every day. Yeah, well, listen, Seattle plays kind of this, they're just a bunch of muckers.
Yep.
You know, they muck it up. And, you know, you can win if you muck. Like the Eberle's, even a mucker.
That's how you win in playoffs.
That's how you win in
muck.
playoffs. I actually don't even know what this series is at after this game. Is it
3-1 Colorado.
Oh, so Colorado's fine. They're good.
Yeah.
Makar, the hit, people are upset with Cale Makar. Do you not feel like that was the sentiment online?
Yeah.
In one game against Washington, the two brothers scored 8 points, each setting a new NHL road record. Once Marion arrived, the 3 brothers were reunited on the same line, and they really took the NHL by storm.
So all the brothers were players.
Antoine Marion and Peter Stastny played together, and
Jesus.
Peter is the father of Paul and this other kid, Jan.
Oh, has he got a brother too?
Paul has a brother named.
Are you subscribed to the Hockey News or something?
No,
Kev?
I'm on Google.
Oh, no, I know, but a lot of this information predated this Google search.
I remember watching them play
sorry.
together in Quebec.
It's not 3-1. Kraken won this game.
We got a 2-2 series,
Yeah.
Scotty.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did I say about the muckers?
Yeah.
They just get it done. Now you got to go and play
Ebbs.
without
Oh, yeah,
Makar.
look at Ebby.
Yeah, now you got. And I was gonna say one game with Makar. If you're up 3-1, who really cares?
No, that's fine.
It's
But now you're
whatever.
2-2.
Now
and you
you're-
don't have Makar.
Now you don't. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot of minutes you got to fill with somebody. And the
Yep.
muckers are obviously they're
muckers.
mucking because Makar was pissed off about something. He doesn't go out of his way to
Right.
finish that hit. He wanted to send a message like, "Stop fucking running me." Look at the Seattle crowd. Look at Gary Bettman and
I mean,
Jerry Bruckheimer and the whole Seattle group. I mean, they got a vibe going on there. Now, I'd love the invite there too. Come enjoy a playoff game. You know, let's spread the wealth a little bit.
What, the Kraken?
Yeah, the Kraken. I'll go to Seattle if we can go in and go out.
I love Ebbs.
You love Ebbs.
3 tickets.
I love Ebbs.
3 tickets were there.
I hope this doesn't become a thing. Just know that I want what's best for all of us.
Yeah, me too.
Do you though?
Me too.
Of course.
Is that it?
No.
Of course.
What else we got?
Sportsnet is just.
Oh, they're taking a vibe.
Yeah. I
We-
mean,
we
we
don't-
shout out Sportsnet.
We don't need any more of the. Here we go.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So we start. I think I went in at the 3rd period. They're up 4-1.
Fine. Well, it was a complete domination. Okay.
There's our boy.
Doobie.
Tim Hortons cup. He disgusts me, actually. I really can't stand him. And you know what? I now officially am disgusted by all Leaf fans. And they might win this series. Fair enough. Fair play.
They got a good chance of winning this series.
Fair play. But Tampa, and I was literally popping off to people in my DMs like, this is how Tampa plays. We just dominated you. You guys aren't. You're on ether. You're on fumes. You guys are a joke. And then for the Leafs to come back like this, these lucky fucking floaters and cherry pickers that pull this shit outside of Ryan O'Reilly. Okay, it's just like, look at this.
But are you saying that
Matthews has some release though.
A pure goal scorer.
But are you saying Tampa is let the foot off the gas kind of team?
No, I don't even know what happened. I don't know what happened.
They let the foot off the gas.
4-1 lead? Yeah. I guess they
did.
You
want to hear something crazy? We were having an internet problem in here.
Yeah.
And Kevin was like, guys, I want to turn off the internet. Scotty and I looked at each other. It was 4-1.
Uh-huh.
I said, all right, well, yeah, kill it.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Then I looked down at my phone. I said, Scotty, you're not going to believe this. They tied the fucking game.
Stop it.
Yes. So we missed it too.
Stop
we were
it.
watching the game. We were sitting in front of it watching it. The internet went out.
I thought you were being a cap artist, truly.
You thought I was capping.
What's safer time to reboot the internet than a 4-1 lead Tampa
In the third.
playoffs?
In the third period.
Yeah.
4-1. Whatever. Maybe they get one. Maybe you turn it 4-3. But for them to turn it on and then we watch the overtime, it was.
Do you think the extra day of rest fucks up anything at all for Toronto?
Well, it dulls the momentum.
Dulls the momentum.
Does it though?
It
Does
gives
give you a little extra?
Vasilevsky an extra day to beat on himself and say, I will never get beat by a fucking point shot ever again in my life.
Mm-hmm.
We've got two huge goals in this series from this sluggeroony.
I know, dude.
Okay, this sluggo. He's got a good release and he's got good vision from the point, but I want to be on the ice against O'Reilly or Riley, whatever his name is, as much as I can. And this bullshit with his bad tape job too, the worst tape job, white tape and you don't go over the toe. He's gross.
He's got some charisma with the black eye now, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Sean,
he got
how-
shit pumped.
I mean, I know-
that black eye was from a shit pumping, okay?
I know this
Not
is-
from a noble effort. That was from a shit pumping.
I know it's the first round, but how are the bodies feeling for teams that are getting kind of beat up physically, right? So, again, Carolina's up in the series, but I think the Islanders have really kind of beat up on them physically. At this point, it's just all adrenaline. What's the body feeling like in the late games of a series?
Oh, well, these guys are still somewhat fresh, okay?
Right.
It's a game of numbers. So how many guys do you have leaning over the table to get a Toradol shot before the game? On an older team, probably you got a lot that aren't even injured yet, okay?
Can you just do it for fun?
If you want
Not
to...
fun, just go, I want a turtle shot just in case.
Well, you just...
Get out in front of it.
You're goddamn right. Absolutely.
That happens?
I did it many, many times. I always ended up hurt, but it was a preemptive strike.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So, listen, medical science has come a long way. These guys feel like Superman every night. Whether these guys are young and healthy and they got their cocktail and they're pounding nitros and snorting sooties or whatever the hell they're doing, I don't know. But they're all fired up.
Right.
They're all fired up and ready to go. And this Kerfoot, look at another gross tape job. These guys with white tape that don't go to the heel to the toe. It's like you're like a hockey coach. You're a coach that never tapes his stick. You always just keep one tape job on the stick, and coaches do that. Like Tortorella, he didn't do multiple tape jobs over the course of a season because he couldn't stick handle and skate at the same time.
You go heel to toe?
Yeah.
Whoa.
This series is another one that took a turn.
This shift was one of the sickest things I've ever seen in playoff hockey.
Did we just see the Draisaitl graphic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been on the ice for every goal.
Every
that
single
Edmonton
goal.
has scored, which
That's
is crazy.
that's insane.
Yeah, and that pass from McDavid is just is so buttery.
It's a puck possession clinic by McDavid.
Yeah, it is. But just so buttery.
Mm-hmm.
Buttery.
Think about how bad this series turned around.
Hey.
Edmonton
well, now
is
you got to go
back
with
in the
Copley.
driver's seat.
Now you got to go with Copley.
Who do you guys like?
I like Copley with the mountain lion on his fucking mask.
Yeah,
That's
but
who
I'm
I'm
saying
going
series, bro.
with. You know what? I'm picking one guy. I like Copley. I'm going to ride him, and they're going to start him, and we're going to see what happens.
Okay.
Because listen, I got Kings in my blood.
Yep.
I got a little bit of Kings DNA.
Yeah, you do.
I can put that jersey on and feel very comfortable. I like their team. I like Kemp. Kempy is a dog,
I love
bro.
Kempy, dude.
This fucking guy, that goal he scored last night, that give and go with the Russian kid.
The backhand, dude.
That's
Crazy
going
goal.
7.
Yeah.
Because Kings are going to be tough at crypto.com on Friday.
And Marcus Foligno the guy is reckless, and I love every ounce of him. He's a runaway train. I've never seen somebody get hit like that I was on the ice for, because you just you can move. Foligno's a madman. I don't think he should be suspended though, because he didn't change the plane.
But wasn't it knee to knee?
He never moved. And knee to knee shit for me is like
Well, let's
he has
watch it
just
here.
as much risk as the
Well,
guy
that
he's
kid
hitting.
needs to get out of the fucking way.
Wow.
You know?
But
just
that's
getting
not.
hit
He's
by a
not
freight train.
purposely going knee on knee.
It did not look certainly at that angle. It did not look like ooh.
And, you know, I guess sometimes when you're gun shy about the hit because you don't want to have a headshot, see how it was kind of like,
It's
I got to
pulls
get
up and
him.
tried to move his body out of it.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. That's dangerous.
Any idea on the injury of him?
I would have liked to have seen a big hip check there. Imagine he just went
Oh,
in and
God.
you love a hip check.
I do.
Scotty,
Yeah.
old school guy, loves
Art
a
of the
hip
the art of
check.
the hip check.
Yeah.
LeBron James, Connor McDavid. I think Connor's better at his sport than LeBron ever was at his.
I don't even understand what that means.
What do you mean?
Is Connor McDavid better at hockey than
LeBron James at
LeBron James
basketball?
is at basketball?
Well, how do we measure that one? They're two different fucking sports. It's just such a ridiculous thing to say.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Listen, here's the thing, and I'm comfortable saying this. You can't. This is a non-conversation until Connor McDavid's name is on the cup.
There you go. See, that's a take. That's what we call a take, Sean.
I got no problem with that. Here's my take.
And I love Connor McDavid.
Kev,
Okay.
were you nervous that I was going to approach LeBron at Leo's birthday party and maybe start something?
No, I didn't think. Was there beef with you and LeBron, or you just don't?
Oh, I don't like LeBron.
Okay.
I don't like LeBron either.
I don't like LeBron at all.
I mean, I don't know LeBron.
All right, I'm not asking
You know
whether or not you
LeBron.
like him.
I know when we know him.
No,
Worked
of
with
him.
LeBron.
I've acted with him before,
Yeah.
but that doesn't necessarily mean you know somebody.
I think
Right.
I saw you talking to him at the party.
I don't think you saw that. I don't think you saw that. I mean, I might have been in the vicinity, but I'm not. You know, what am I going to say to LeBron? Hey, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Great seeing that day.
No, I think he would probably say hi to you.
Whatever. Point is that LeBron, you know, has got 4 titles and he's the all-time leading scorer.
Yep.
And while Connor McDavid may end up there very well, to be having that conversation now is premature.
So you're taking LeBron. LeBron is the better athlete right now.
Times 1,000.
Or he's better at
LeBron's
his
a
profession.
4-time champion that scored
Yep.
more points than anybody ever. Do I think Connor McDavid, we could be saying that about him? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm not ready to have that conversation until his name's on the cup.
Right.
I guess Kevin's completely right. And now that it sinks in, Evander Kane, somebody needs to tell him to stop talking so crazy shit.
Well, I feel like he's just trying to butter up McDavid a little bit.
McDavid's awesome.
Keep feeding me those pucks.
You think
McDavid
that was
is
a
awesome.
butter up?
That was a butter up for sure.
Now, from a skill standpoint,
Yeah.
maybe you could argue that Connor McDavid is that good.
Yeah.
But I can't personally have the conversation until
Again, I'll come back to it. I don't even want to compare, all right, basketball players to hockey players. Those lazy, entitled bums that are bouncing around and taking maintenance days.
Did you see the
Load management.
did you see-
Load
Yeah,
management?
the Kawhi shit, pretty soft. Pretty soft.
I mean
right.
they got eliminated.
All right, well,
They got eliminated.
Hey,
They're out of the playoffs.
hey, clinch day for me. You guys are pulling for me, right?
Clinch day. I mean, yeah, if you need people pulling for you, but I think I'm with you on the
No,
clinch.
I don't need you pulling, but supporting. Of
course.
you guys supporting.
Listen.
And I'm excited for New York.
Guys,
I'm excited, guys.
Jesus. Quick shift.